The member for Narrabeen has moved seats.
Apparently I've been promoted or demoted, I don't know, but I've come down a seat. I'm happy to rise today on the government business program. I'd like to think I was excited about it, but I don't feel that excited about the program at this point in time. It seems to me the government is really struggling for ideas at the moment. And Speaker, I think it's pertinent to point out that we are only in this chamber 16 weeks a year, 3 days a week. So what we really need to do is make the most of that time. I think Victorians deserve better. They deserve real debate on real issues that matter to them. And as the member for Brighton stated earlier, we should really be debating the budget and continue to debate the budget because it has affected so many Victorians. And even in the last sitting week when we were talking about the Commonwealth Games and the cost that that's going to cost Victorians. But what is really concerning me, Speaker, is the fact that back in March, Porter Davis went broke and cost thousands of Victorians money, a lot of money. The government had to stump up $15 million as well. And I am amazed that even now we still haven't introduced a bill to protect consumers in the construction industry. We have ignored the problems of construction and it's not getting any better. Week after week, there are builders going into liquidation that are affecting everyday Victorians. They're affecting their dreams. And I would have thought the government would have got its act together and introduced a bill along those lines. I understand we have to do the statute law amendment bill, but honestly, let the government speak, let the opposition speak and just move it on. It's not that critical that it takes up all the time. And I'm so concerned about the Victorians at the moment that are really doing it tough. And we should be debating legislation that affects them. Those people that are struggling. I have over 1,000 people in my community at the moment that can't get a home. We should be introducing bills that really affect everyday Victorians and change their lives. The energy motion, and I'm always happy to rise and talk about energy. I love talking about energy with my background, but but the problem with this, and I've listened to the commentary on energy and what a wonderful job they're doing and it's going to bring the price of energy down, but it hasn't. No one in this chamber can tell me today that their electricity bill or their gas bill has dropped in price. No one. Every bill the government has put forward on energy to date has driven the costs up. The cost of living is out of control. It is out of control. People can't afford to pay their energy bills at the moment. You know, and then we're talking about getting rid of gas. We haven't got the foundation right on renewable to get rid of gas. So I don't know why the government keeps pushing this agenda. Do it step by step, do it methodically, but introduce bills into this House that are worthy of debate. Introduce bills into this House that are going to help everyday Victorians and their lives and improve their lives. We still don't have a resolution to the Commonwealth Games debacle, and that would be nice to know. That would be nice for Victorians to know. And I don't know, Speaker, but if you sign a contract, I would have thought you'd know the exit clause before you sign the contract, so people would actually know what it's going to cost, but apparently not. We need to, I can only put this one way, Speaker, the government needs to pull its finger out with the limited time we have in this House and put forward bills that really do help everyday Victorians. They're the bills I want to debate. They're the bills I'm happy to go toe-to-toe with the government across the chamber. And I would love the government to put forward some bills that have some context, some bills that actually matter to Victorians, not the bills that we've got to debate today. They're pretty wishy-washy bills. I think the government's extremely tired and they have run out of ideas because we keep, week in, week out, we have to debate this stuff. But, Speaker, this is why we oppose the government business program.